You never know what kind of weather you're going to get here in Chicago. From extreme cold and snow to heavy storms, we really do see it all here in the Windy City. And that nasty weather can definitely take a toll on your home. With preparation, a few DIY projects, and Sean Buino's weather prep checklist, you can keep your home protected from Mother Nature. Hey Sean, how you doing?
Good, Ryan. How's everything?
Great. I have this weather checklist. I hear you're going to help me out with it.
I am. We're going to go through item by item, and we're going to get your house ready for extreme weather conditions. So a surge of energy can come into the house to ruin electronics like your TVs or computers, and that can happen at different times, but especially during a lightning storm or a thunderstorm. I'm going to recommend installing a surge suppressor where you plug in those high-dollar, high-value items like TVs and computers. But a large model like this actually has more components to create better firewalls to stop those surges from coming in.
Well, why don't we check that one off? I'll be sure to install that at home. Now, I've done this with you before. We've cleared the gutters here on Weekend Workbench.
Yeah, and that's a huge thing that every homeowner has to take responsibility for. If you don't do it, you can get ice dams after these nasty snow or ice storms that we have, and it can cause damage to your roof or the home's exterior. None of those are cheap fixes. It's always best just to clean them out every fall.
Well, I'll be sure to clear the gutters. Now it says check humidifier. What's that mean?
The humidity in your home is directly related to how comfortable your home is. If you have a nice level of humidity, it's going to feel warmer in your house, and it's actually healthier for your house. In the wintertime, if you have too much humidity in your house, you may see ice forming up on your windows, on the inside windowsill.
Been there.
And that means that you have a little too much humidity.
So do all homes have a humidifier built into the HVAC system?
Not all homes do, but a lot of homes that have a forced air furnace will have a humidifier connected to the system. You want to keep your humidity percentage at about 35%. Now on that humidifier on the inline system, there's a humidistat where you can change the level of humidity. And there's also a filter in there. And you want to change that about once every 18 months or so.
Now this is something I wouldn't think to do. It says change direction of the ceiling fans.
The idea behind that is to get the air flowing throughout your house. And if you do have tall ceilings, heat can collect near the ceiling. So the idea is to get that heat down. New ceiling fans will have a reverse switch, either on a remote or up in the casing of the ceiling fan that's easy to reach. Remember, clockwise in the winter, counterclockwise in the summer.
And the next one is something that I do often, replace furnace filters.
Go to the furnace filter aisle at your hardware store. You're gonna see all different sizes and all different types of furnace filters. Now the most popular size by far is 16 by 25 by 1. That's gonna fit like 95% of the furnaces out there. This is just the cheap fiberglass filter. You can actually see yourself through it. And then I also brought a high performance furnace filter as well, and you can see that it's much more dense, they're easy to change. So I recommend giving the high performance one a try, but you gotta keep an eye on it, because if you keep it in there too long and it gets too clogged up with dirt, your system will shut down.
Now the next one, keep critters out.
Okay, so nobody wants mice running around their house.
No.
You know, if you live in an area where it gets cold in the fall and the winter time, the mice are gonna be looking to get inside somewhere where it's nice and warm. This is a little plug-in device that emits an ultrasound that the mice don't like.
And it won't affect my cats or dog.
This is definitely not going to affect pets or humans. So unless you have a problem that's an ongoing issue, I recommend keeping these plugged in sometime from September 15th or October 1st on until about April.